Now that we have our three separate pages, let's talk about how we can link them and start using the page properties to style, that means adding some CSS to our pages. So first of all, we're going to use a little bit of Dreamweaver to do this. We've pretty much just been working over here in the code view. And we need another panel. Go to Window and choose Properties if you don't already have a Properties panel open. So it should be down here. It says floating bar. And I'm going to bring it down towards the bottom of my page. And this has a whole bunch of easy edits, and although I'm going to encourage you to learn a lot of HTML and CSS so you can work just in the code view, there are some things that are a little bit longer in terms of the HTML, and it's just really useful to use Dreamweaver as an interface to help you learn them, and links is one of them. So to make our links using this interface, what I'm going to do, I'm over here and make sure you're in the design view, not live. Oh, sorry, I want to be split though. And I'm going to highlight the word home. And it's important I get all of the words because all of the letters, because I'm going to make this whole thing into a link. And if I skip E, then E is not going to be a link. And then down here in my properties panel, where it says link field, at the end is this kind of circle. It's called point to file. What I can do here is I can click, holding down my mouse, drag it to the file I want to link it to. So home actually gets linked to itself. Drop it to home.html. Now if you want, you could simply, under link field, type in home.html. The reason I like the point to file feature is because there's no chance of a misspelling. Catering is capitalized. Location and hours, I capitalized everything and I didn't put in spellings. These are particulars that I have to make sure are included in my link. It has to be exactly the same way. So it's case and space sensitive. So after I made that, click outside so you can see what the result is. The result is it has some default styling. It is automatically blue and underlined. Not the most beautiful, so we're going to change that. If we look over here in the code, let's see what the HTML is. So here's our word home. And now it is wrapped in what's called the ahref tag. So the ahref tag is a little bit different. It starts with the A and it closes with just an A. But after the A, which is for link, is href equals, and then in quotes, notice how it's in quotes before we have that closing bracket, is the name of the page it's linking to. So let's do the second one. Let's do catering. I'm highlighting it, go down to the link field, drag point to catering. So when I'm on the home page and I hover over, I click on catering, it'll take me to the catering page. And if I look over here in the code, the same thing. I can see it added the A tag around the word catering. And within the opening A tag, I have href equals and in quotes catering.html. If you want for this last one, you could just go ahead and if you want to type in, if you want to try adding the ahref directly in the code yourself, or if under link you want to try adding it, or you could continue with the point to file method. So this will take me to the locations in our page. I'm going to save this, and now you need to do this for your other two pages as well. So I was on location and hours, and now I go to catering, and I have to do the same thing. Home gets linked to home, catering gets linked to catering, and then you can pause this and go ahead and do the last page. Okay, so after you have put the links in for all your pages, make sure all of your pages are saved. You don't have any of those asterisks. I have one, and I can do Control S to save it or go up to File, Save. And now I want to preview it in a browser. So if I go down here to my little preview icon, I can choose browsers that are installed on my computer. I'm going to choose Chrome. And what I want to make sure is that I can get everywhere from anywhere. So when I'm on the home page, I can get to location hours. When I'm on location hours, I can get to catering. and so on and so forth. So just click through all of your links, make sure they're all working, and if so, you're good to go, and then we can start working on the next section, which is going to be getting into page properties for styling these links.